All right. So first thing it says using a colored pencil, reflect the line or reflect the triangle over the line x equals -3. Right? Okay. So I want you to draw a straight up and down line at x is equal to -3. And then reflect that triangle over it. So I'll show you how I'm going to do this after I get my colored pencils. Okay, so the line x equals -3, right, is where we're drawing over. So -3 is right here. Okay, so my line looks like this. Right here. Yep, hold on. There you go. So it should look like that. Okay? And now I'm going to reflect over that line. Okay, so this B, right, it goes 1 to the reflection line, so it goes 1 past the reflection line. So that's B prime. Okay, and then we've got A that goes 2 units to the reflection line, so we go 2 units past the reflection line. So that should be right there, so that should be A prime. And then C, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the reflection line, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 past the reflection line, so that's C prime. Okay, now I'm going to connect these lines with my colored pencil. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Can you guys see that? Is it dark enough? Okay. So now we have this new triangle. So now what it says is, using a black pencil, reflect A prime, B prime, C prime, so the orange one. Reflect that over the line x equals 2. So the line x equals 2 is right here. And so our next reflection line should look something like this, right there. And we're reflecting over that line now. Okay? But remember what it says, right? We're reflecting the image, not the pre-image. So we're reflecting the orange one on my sheet, not the black one. Okay? So again, we're going to do the same thing we did before. So we'll start with A. So it goes 1, 2, 3 to the line. 1, 2, 3, past the line. So that's A double prime. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the line for B. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from the line for B double prime. Okay? And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for C. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for C double prime. You guys see how I did that? All good there? Okay. So then I'm going to connect those dots with my green pencil. Green for great, because math is awesome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Good, so we've got a triangle. It looks like this. Okay? So then what it says draw arrows from A to A double prime, from B to B double prime, and from C to C double prime. Okay? So basically all that's asking is we want you to go like this. Start at C, and I'm going to draw with pink and draw an arrow there. Then I'm going to go from A to A and draw an arrow. And then lastly from B to B and draw an arrow. Can you guys see those? Those are okay? Okay. So if we look back at the top of the page, it says C, right? The composite reflection we just did is this one first, right? The reflection over the line x equals -3. And then we did the reflection, right, second. We did the reflection over the line x equals -2. So it says, what type of transformation occurred that would map ABC onto A double prime, B double prime, C double prime? So we're going from this black one to this green one. What single transformation could take me from this one right here to this one right here? Translation, right? X plus 10. You got ahead of me, Franca. It's fine. Okay, so good. So on C, right here, you should put translation. Right? Translation is like sliding. Right? Sliding, gliding, moving, I guess. I don't know. Okay. So then for D, it says, how far did triangle ABC move to become A double prime, B double prime, C double prime? And it moved how many units? 10. Right? And you know that, right? Just by counting. If you don't know how to count to 10, whew, we are in trouble anyway. Okay? And we're going to the right or to the left? To the right. Good. You said wait. Does that make sense so far? Okay. So then, for number 2, down at the bottom here, it says, write a symbolic rule that maps the pre-image to the image. Okay, Franco, what was it that you said earlier? X plus 10, Y. Good, because Y, Mr. B? Because Y doesn't change, right? Y just stays Y. Y. Good. Okay, so, good. That was the first page. Now on to the next page, where we get to use patty paper, which is, I know, your guys' favorite tool of all time. Okay? So here we go. The directions say, using patty paper, reflect ABC over the line x equals 2. Okay? So then it says, trace the pre-image and the line of reflection, and then flip the patty paper over and line up the lines of reflection. Sound like gibberish? Yes. That's okay. Good. So what we're going to do first, we're looking at the line x equals 2. Okay? So we're going to go down here to our graph. We're going to find the line x equals 2, which is about right there. And we're going to draw our line of reflection. Now remember, when it says x equals and it's just a number, it's straight up and down because it means that every point on this line, the x coordinate is 2. Right? So no matter what y is, x is always going to be 2. Good. Okay. So we've got this line. We've got our original triangle. Now we take our patty paper, which is right here, and we're going to put it right on top. And the first thing that I would do is I would try to trace the reflection line. So I'm going to go like this. See, you can see the reflection line in blue. Okay, I'm just going to trace that with my black pen. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, whoop, see, lined up. Okay, so then make sure that it's totally lined up before you start drawing your triangle. And then, right, you just trace your endpoints. For A, B, and C. And I would label them 2. Okay, once you have the dots, then you can like use a ruler or something if you want to draw a straight line. Or you can just guess like Mr. B and just make it like kind of straight. Is that okay? Do we see what happened there? Okay, good. So now we've got this thing on our patty paper. So what we're going to do, right, like a reflection, another thing that people have used to describe a reflection is like a flip, right? You flip it. So what you do, you take your patty paper, and we're going to flip it like that. Okay, hold on. Ready? It's right on top. And now we're going to flip it over. Okay? Once we flipped it over, now we've got to line up our original reflection line. And look at that. We've like made a reflection. Isn't that sweet? With a patty paper? Holy cow. Okay, so once you have this new reflection, what I would do is I would hover over each point, and then I can pull my patty paper away, and that's where A is, right there. So that's A prime. And then I line it back up. I hover over B, take the patty paper away, and that's where B is, B prime. Okay, last one with C, right? Gonna hover over, pull it away, and there's C prime. So now we've got a triangle that looks like this. Okay, right now I'm just outlining it in green so that I can see it. Okay? See that? All good? Okay. So then it says, now, right, this is A up here. Now reflect A prime, B prime, C prime, which is the green triangle we just drew, over the line x equals -3. Okay? And we're supposed to use patty paper again. So I'll show you how that's done. Right? So here's the origin. I'm going to go over to the left, 1, 2, 3. And that's where x equals 3. So I'm going to draw that line with my blue highlighter. Okay. Now what we're going to do, right, we're using patty paper still. So I'm going to put my patty paper on my green triangle, or whatever color you used for your second triangle. The next, everybody doing okay? Yeah. Okay. So then we got to draw our new reflection line. So we're going to trace our new reflection line, okay, just like this, so that when you take your patty paper off, you have two lines now. You see that? Okay, now we have two lines because we traced this second reflection line that we just found out needed to exist. Okay? Once you've done that, once you have something that looks like that, okay, do you know what we're going to do next? Flip it, just like we did before. So we've got it right on top of our green line, and we're going to flip it over, okay, and we're going to put it right on top of the new reflection line. And look at that, look. Those two got reflected, and I think these two got translated. Boom, mind blown. Okay? So, once you've done that, you do the same thing we did with the green one, right? You can hover over one of the dots and draw the new ones, right? And then hover over, draw the new ones. And last one, hover over, draw the new ones. So is this going to be A prime? Or what is this going to be? A double prime, right? Good. So this is A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. And it should look something like this. Okay? So, then for 3B, right here, it says, draw arrows from A to A double prime, B to B double prime, and C to C double prime. So I'm going to go back, starting at my black triangle. I'm going to draw horizontal lines here. Draw little horizontal arrows, okay, to show where each of my points move to. Okay? You guys all got that? Okay? So then, for C, this one right here, whoop, right there, it says, what single type of transformation occurred that would map ABC to A double prime, B double prime, C double prime? Translations. Good, just like the other one, right? Translation. Shh, back there. Okay? D says, how far did ABC move to become A double prime, B double prime, C double prime? And in which direction? So how many did it move? How many? 10 to the left. Good. Okay? 2 more things before we're done. Okay? Write a symbolic rule for this situation that maps the first to the last triangle. It should have been x minus 10. Good. And what is the second one? Just y. Good. So, before I shut this off and I let you do your own thing, what can we conclude about what transformation happens if we reflect over 2 parallel lines? It turns into a translation. Do you think it would work if they were both diagonal and still parallel? I think it would. But I think you might find out in this classwork. Good. So let me shut this off.